Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. I'm skipping the Divanga Say merchandise because I don't want to promote useless items players will never use, and jumping straight into tournament promo cards for Angel Feather and Arca Regular respectively and V Premium. Pricking Nurse once per turn while on Vanguard or Rearguard lets you pay 1 Soul Blast when she attacks while boosted to add a card from your damage zone to your hand, then place the top card of your deck into your damage zone face down. And while in your hand at the beginning of your ride phase, you can discard this card if your Vanguard is grade 1 or lower to add up to 1 grade 2 or lower card from the top 5 cards of your deck. It's one of those times I'm glad they had the fucking oversight to place a once per turn restriction on an ability, otherwise we'd have ourselves a new no fight no guard scenario. Deep Gelidus once per turn while on Vanguard or Rearguard lets you pay 1 Soul Blast when he attacks while boosted to put up to 3 cards with the same name as one of your units on the field from your deck or drop zone into your soul. And while in your hand at the beginning of your ride phase, you can discard this card if your Vanguard is grade 1 or lower to add up to 1 grade 2 or lower card from the top 5 cards of your deck. Dark Irregulars is either the worst clan for not getting support or the best clan for getting new support. There's really no in between with them. Vanguard Zero kids can now either use their long fishing rods or spread their semen all over rank, because Valius rank promo and new Bermuda Triangle sleeves will be up for grabs. Time to reveal the other support cards Lion got in the anime last weekend, as well as Stoicheia's ride deck fodder card in DBT10. Spouting Intimacy Amlia, while on Rearguard during your turn, gets 5k power and an auto ability that lets you pay 1 Soul Blast and retiring herself at the end of the battle your Vanguard attacked to countercharge 1 card if you have a Lion on Masks Vanguard. So a countercharger that only works if you're specifically running Lion on Masks. Feels bad for players that only run the original Lion on. And guess we know Inlet Pulse Dragon has more usage now. Expect a certain mod in my chat to post a 3-paragraph comment why this isn't the case. Love Binding Maiden Margaret when discarded from hand during your ride phase lets you pay 1 Soul Blast and putting this card to the bottom of your deck to draw a card. And when she's placed on Rearguard, you can pay 1 Counter Blast if you Persona Road this turn to prevent your opponent from intercepting this turn. And your opponent's front row Rearguards cannot stand during their next stand phase. Stoicheia is finally getting a Mega Colony inspired unit, except that it still looks like a Neonectar. I'm all for making waifu cards in a clan or nation that previously didn't have them, but Mega Colony was done dirty. And this is by far the best ride deck fodder card to have come out. Stoicheia mains use Stun Spore on the enemy obscuted. It's super effective. Here's a full view of Lion on Masks' secret rarity version. I already expect this and Astria Biko masks to fetch around the $300 mark, because waifu tax is hard cause it makes you hard. Speaking of waifu cards, while it's not yet time to sharpen your pointy pencils, it is however time to polish your shiny eggs as new support for the DLBT-01 Lyrical Monasteria cards in DSS-05 will be revealed starting next week until the end of April. From left to right we have Festi Magica Willister, Holy Egg Festival Committee Head Clarissa, Holy Angel of Blessings Celestial, Rondo of the Full Moon Felterosa, and Sing With Me Lironral. I still find it hilarious that a literal vampire is celebrating a Christian holiday. Finally, it's not a Lyrical Monasteria season without Bushiroad immediately pushing sleeves and playmat merchandise down your throats. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if polishing your shiny eggs resulted in cracks and leakage of content.